Okay, the next concept is database backups. The database backups are very important. So why the backups are important? Whenever some issue happens, okay, the issue is nothing but suppose one of the particular file is corrupted, one of the particular file is deleted, okay, due to any reason, okay, due to manual issue, okay, someone deleted, or maybe due to some hardware issue, one of the file is corrupted or deleted, okay, whatever the reasons it is, okay, the solution will be the backup, okay. The meaning of the solution means here, if you have the backup, we can restore the files from the backup, okay. If you don't have the backup, suppose in case a file is corrupted, in case a file is deleted, we don't have any option to get the particular file, okay. In the real time, we regularly take the backup. We regularly take the backup. So in the backups are two types. One is logical backup. The second one is physical backup. Logical backup and physical backup. Physical is nothing but it talks about the files. Logical is nothing but it talks about objects. Objects means table. We created a table, right? That is called object. If we create an index, if you create a synonym, if you create a package, if you create a procedure, trigger, all these are like objects. Coming to the physical backup, C means control file, R means read log files, D means data files, A means archive log files, P means parameter. If you take the backup of any file, if you take the backup of any file, we can call that backup as a physical backup. Okay, data file is a file or a object? Can someone tell? Is it a file or a object? Data file is a file or a object?
It's a file, sir.
It's a file. So if you able to see the things in the OS, in the mount point, those things we can call it as a physical. Physically, we can able to see those things. Okay, whatever the things you can able to see in the OS, those things we can call it as physical things. Whatever the files you can able to see, those files are physical files. Okay, if you take the backup of those files, we can call it as a physical backup. Okay, coming to the logical backup, logical objects, tables can we see in the Linux, in the OS, in the mount point, in the directory? Can we see the tables?
No, sir. No, sir.
Where we
No,
can see
sir.
the tables? Where we can see the tables? In which prompt we can see the tables? Okay, we have two types of prompts, right? One is Linux prompt, another one is SQL prompt. In which prompt we can see
SQL
the
prompt.
tables?
SQL prompt.
SQL prompt.
SQL prompt, okay. So if you connect to the SQL and try to read the content related to the table, okay, we'll get the data. Okay. But coming to the files, you don't need to connect to the SQL. You can go directly to the U01, BSprod, Varadata, BSprod. There you can find control files, read log files, data files, everything is there. If you take the backup of those files, we can call it as a physical backup. If you take the backup of objects after connecting to the SQL plus, okay, you are able to see the tables. If you take the backup of those tables, table is nothing but object. If you take the backup of the object, that backup we can call it as a logical backup. That backup we can call it as a logical backup. Clear? Any questions about this slide? Any confusion? Any difficulty?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Next. So we will discuss later about the logical backups. Our next concept is we are focusing only on physical backups. So coming to the physical backups we can take into different methods. Okay. One is conventional backup method. Another one is arm backup method. Conventional backup method. Another one is arm backup method. So 95 to 99% people are using arm backups. The full form of arm here is recovery manager. Okay, remaining 5 to 6% people are using conventional backups. Conventional backups. Okay, very rarely people are using. So conventional backups are there in Oracle 9a version. Okay, Oracle 9. Okay, the current version which is running is 23. Oracle 23C. Okay, the databases which are running with Oracle 9a, they usually take the backup with the conventional method. Conventional is nothing but it is a OS backup. Okay, we take the backup from the OS prompt by using a command is called CP. CP is nothing but copy. Okay, if you copy from one folder to another folder, what will happen in the Windows? There is a photo which is there in the local disk T. I want to copy into local disk E to the different folder. What you do?
Copy.
We select
Hello.
and give copy, then Control C, then go to the local disk E, go to the folder, then give Control V. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the same way we take the conventional backup. But there are some set of steps to perform this. Okay. Then coming to the Armen. Armen is like a utility. Okay. How SQL is there, right? How SQL prompt we are getting. The same way we get the Armen prompt. We connect to the Armen prompt, we take the backup. Okay. But Armen is very, very strong feature compared to the conventional backup. Okay. What are the main differences between Armen and conventional backup? We'll see later. Okay. First, we have to learn how to take the backups. Okay. In this, backups we can take online and we can take offline. We can take online, we can take offline. So what is the meaning of online? What is the meaning of offline? Can someone tell what is the meaning of online?
Might be while working, taking online.
Yeah. So online is nothing but users are connecting to the database. Okay. Users are parallelly connecting to the database, parallelly writing the data into the database. But still we are taking the backup. Okay. So that backup we can call it as online backup. Now coming to the offline backup, we have to bring down the database. Okay, when you stop the database, can the users will able to connect to the DB?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right. So that is called offline. Okay, online, some people are calling it as hard backup. Offline, people are calling it as cold backup. Online backup is nothing but hard backup. Offline backup is nothing but cold backup. Okay, we have to work on both the methods to understand. Okay, so how to take online conventional backup, how to take offline conventional backup, how to take online Arman backup, how to take offline Arman backup. Okay, first we have to learn that, then later, so we have to think about the differences between conventional backups and Arman backups, and also what is the importance of Arman. Okay, so why the 95 to 96% companies or clients are using Arman? Okay, that we have to discuss. Okay, first let's go and take the backup. So this is our server. I am starting the database. Okay, currently the database is up and running. Okay, let's go with the offline backup first. Okay, so you can see here the next slide, conventional backups, cold backup we are working. Okay, so create one directory to take the backup. Okay, you people know how to create a directory, right? You know how to create a directory, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, first let's create a directory. mkdir -p/u01 bsprod backup /conventional /code. Like this way, you create a directory. Okay. Then identify the CRT file. C means control file, R means read log files, D means data files. To identify these files, we have to run some queries. Select name from $, control file. Select name from $, data file. Select member from $, log file. My side, the data file count will be different. Your side, the data file count will be different. My side, the data file names will be different. Your side, the data file names will be different. That you people should understand. Okay, if you miss to take any one of the file, means your backup is invalid. Okay, we should take the backup of all the files. Clear? Then shut down the
Yes, sir.
database with graceful option and copy to the backup location. Okay. So graceful option, we have to use a command is called shut immediate. I am using shut immediate.
If we use only shutdown, it won't work, sir.
It won't work. Okay. So then what is the location of the data files? Okay, these are all the locations, right? So we need to take the copy to the backup location. Okay. So our backup location is this. Okay. So what we have to do? CP first file, second file, this file, this file, this file, this file, this file, ABC data 02, 01, user 01, undo DBS 01, sysauc 01, system 01, redo 03, so 02, 01, then we have to give the backup location. If we give like this, your files will be copied to this location. What is the main problem here is, while copying, if you miss any one of the file, your backup is invalid. Okay, that is one of the reason. If you don't shut down, if you copy the files to the backup location, okay, in that case also, your backup is invalid. Okay, so CP is done. So before going to take any backup, we should check how much free space is there in the mount point. That is very, very important. I forgot to tell. Okay, so then our backup is done. Start the database. Okay, the same way, how to take the arm and cold backup. How to take the arm and cold backup. So for arm and cold backup, again, we need to create one directory here, backups arm and cold. Okay, this is what the directory. So to take the arm and cold backup, what are the steps we have? We have to see here. So create one directory, put the database in mount state. Okay. If you put the database in mount state, can I say it is online or offline?
Offline.
How many people are saying online? How many people are saying offline? Just one by one, Sarita. Online or offline?
Offline.
Bhargav, online or offline?
Online, sir.
Okay. Who else is there? Abhinav? Online or
Offline,
offline?
sir.
Offline, sir.
Offline.
Offline. Okay. So if it is open, then only we can say online.
Online.
If it is in mount state, means indirectly offline. If it is in no mount state also, it is offline. Whenever it is in open state, then only we can say it is online.
Online.
Okay, in the cold backup, what are the files it is going to take that? Okay, so it will take the backup of control files plus data files. Okay, it won't take the backup of redo log files. Okay, let's go and do that. Okay, we created the directory SQL plus shutdown, shut immediate. Startup mount. Exit. Arm and target slash. Okay, whenever you give like this, it will be connected to the arm and prompt. Okay, now take this location. We have to run some command. We configure channel device type disk format %d %s dot arm. Okay, just do it as it is. Okay, D is nothing but database name. S is nothing but sequence number of the backup is. Okay, you need to tell to the RMAN in which location the backup pieces has to be created. Okay, that is the meaning of this. Okay. So nothing is there. You don't need to identify any data files. You don't need to identify any control files. RMAN knows. Okay. So you just need to run backup database. Okay, it is identifying what are the data files we have. It is taking the backup of the database. So RMAN is easy or conventional backup is easy.
RMAN.
RMAN is easy. Okay. You need to create the directory, put it in mount state, set the backup location, then take the backup. How to take the backup? Just run a simple command backup database. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes,
Any
sir.
questions? Okay, now let's move to the conventional online backup. Okay, conventional online backup or conventional hard backup. So conventional hard backup should need RK log mode should be enabled. Means any hard backup, conventional hard backup or RMAN hard backup, the prerequisite is RK log mode should be enabled. Okay, that is important. Without enabling RK log mode, the hard backup will not work. Okay, the conventional or hard backup will take the backup of control files, data files, and RK log files. Okay, what is the meaning of RK log files? How the RK log files will be generated? We'll discuss practically. Okay, then we can understand. So in depth of what is the meaning of RK log file will be discussed in the architecture classes. Okay, let's go with the basic understanding. So first we need to check. First we'll create one directory. Conventional hard, right? This is the first one done. The next one is we should check RK log mode. If you run this command, you'll come to know RK log mode is enabled or disabled. Okay, you can see RK log mode is disabled. No RK log mode disabled. To enable for this, we need to check like show parameter SP file. It is using SP file. Then we have to set the parameter. Alter system set log underscore RK underscore test underscore 1 is equals to location is equals to any location. Okay, first let's create a location for RK log destination mkdir -p / u01 bsprod arc. This is what the location. Now again connect to the SQL plus alter system set log underscore archive underscore test underscore 1 is equals to location is equals to this part. Okay. So to enable the RK log mode, we need to shut down. Okay. Startup mount. You need to run a statement alter database archive log. Now you need to run the command archive log list. Can someone tell RK log mode is enabled or not?
Enable.
Enabled.
It is enabled. Okay, we can able to see clearly. Now you can open it. Alter database. Now run again RK log list. You can see the current log sequence is 49, right? The current log sequence is 49. Let's go to this location and see what are the files we have. Okay. What are the files we have? Your side it will be 0, right? I am making it like as 0. So if you run this ls, your side also it will be 0. There are no files exist. Now what I am doing, if you perform something is called lock switch. Alter system switch lock file. If you run this command, okay, so one of the file will be created. You can see the file is, the sequence number is 49. Is it the same? The same one is generated.
Yes.
Okay, if you run RK log list again, what is the next sequence number? 50.
50.
Again run this command, then go and check. Can we able to see 50?
49.
We can see
Yes,
50,
yes, sir.
right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So as per the step, identify the RK log sequence. Identify the RK log sequence. Okay. So whatever the sequence which is already generated, we need to identify. What is the sequence which is already generated? 50 is the recent one. You need to consider it. Your side it may be 1, 2, 3. My side it is 50. Okay. It can be, sequence number can be anything. Based on your database, you have to run the commands. You have to identify the sequence number. Okay. The sequence number is unique. It won't be changed. Okay. It will be changed. Okay. So it will be unique for everyone. Suppose if Bhargav is working, Bhargav system, the sequence number is 2. Sarita's system sequence number is maybe 5. That depends. Okay. So it should not be the same always. Okay. So you need to make a note. 50 is the sequence number. Just make a note. So connect to the SQL plus. Then put the database in begin backup mode. Select distinct status from $backup. If you run this, you can see the backup status is not active. Backup status is not active. You have to put it in the backup. Alter database begin backup. Okay, it will enable the backup status. This is called begin backup. Whenever it is enabled active, then you have to copy the files. So what are the files we need to copy? Only data files we need to copy as of now. Instead of giving individual, what I am doing CP star DBF. Okay. CP star DBF is nothing but what are the files ends with star DBF will be copied. Okay. To the backup location. This is what the first step. Now the data files are copied. Okay, data files are copied. Now connect to the SQL plus. Take the control file trace to the backup location. How to take the control file trace? Alter database backup control file to trace as. So we have to give this location control file dot SQL. This way we take the control file backup. Done. Okay. Now we have to end the backup mode. Alter database and backup. Okay, let's create some more sequence numbers in between. Alter system switch log file. If you want to run the same statement again, you don't need to run it again like this. Okay, you just need to give the slash. The previous statement will be executed. I am generating 4 to 5 statements here. Alter database and backup I am giving now. Select distinct status from $backup. It is not active. Again, after ending the backup mode, you need to generate one more log switch. Now you need to run archive log list. Okay, what is the current log sequence?
56.
56. Okay, 56 minus 1. You need to consider 56 minus 1 means 55. You need to copy from
Why
this
minus 1?
because 56 not yet generated, right?
Okay.
You can see up to 55 only it is generated. Okay.
Then why 56 came if it is not generated? So
It
for
will be
continuation
generated.
it is there.
The next log sequence to archive, you can clearly see, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, this is the next one. Okay, when you do log switch, the next one will be generated. What is the oldest one? It is showing the oldest one
54.
false. Okay,
Okay.
it is showing false value, but actually the oldest one is 55. If the
55.
current one is 56 is nothing but the oldest one should be 55. Okay, so we note it down. Previously the sequence number is 50, right? So you have to
Yes.
copy 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55 to the backup location. This. So this is what the conventional hard backup. Conventional hard backup. Okay. So we'll see how to take the ARM and hard backup tomorrow. So out of all these, which are important, which are not important. Okay. ARM and hard backup is very, very important. Remaining methods you should understand at least. Okay. Thank you. We'll discuss further tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.